What I consider my base and what has always been my base is pugilism, and that is for several reasons. If you're going to train a system like Filipino martial arts, which has a lot of trapping drills and limb control and flow drills, you need something more to give you a realistic base on time frames in real fighting. Pugilistic styles are perfect for this. Styles like Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA, boxing, full contact karate, Dog Brothers martial arts. There's a lot of martial arts that allow you to fight in real time. And I would add wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and other grappling systems to the list because they fight in real time as well. Because of this, they also understand time frames in fighting. If you understand this, you will be able to use the flow drills, the sensitivity drills, and all the wonderful stuff in arts like Arnis and Wing Chun, things like that. Arts that are sensitivity based, like even Tai Chi, can really enhance your ability to work in the clinch if you become skilled at them. And the other nice thing about them is they give you fun ways to train and enhance your skills that don't wreck your body, that you can do when you're an old geezer like me. So you can still be playing, you can still be training, you can still be working on reacting to energy and movement and enhancing your skills when you can't spar anymore because you're getting too old. Now, I still do spar, but I spar very carefully with people I can trust. Because of the physiological problems that can come about from being an old geezer, I am very careful with who I spar with, and I haven't done much since my heart attack, but I'm starting to get back into it. Another reason a pugilistic system enhances things like combatives is that if you fail to be a preemptive attacker and you don't overwhelm your would-be adversary in the first beat of the conflict, then you have to fall back on fighting skills, on realistic fighting skills. And pugilism gives you that. Pugilistic styles like Muay Thai and boxing are also very good for when you have more than one opponent. I'm not saying it'll work, I'm saying it can work. If you are a good puncher, you can work through 2 or 3 opponents quickly if you have knockout power. And the best way to develop knockout power is to develop the body mechanics and the skills of a boxer, of a Nak Muay, of just about any full contact fighter. This doesn't mean you need to fight full contact. It just means you have to train like a full contact fighter. We all can't be the kinds of people who can step in the ring and smash another person and get smashed by another person. That takes a special breed of people. But we can train with those people. We can spar with those people. We can gain skill from those people. And we can become tough like those people. Pugilistic systems train adaptable and tough fighters. It creates a tough mindset that is hard to beat. However, you can enhance pugilism with combatives. You can enhance it by practicing the most aggressive and gross motor actions possible in a fight. You can also practice completely ruthless and dirty techniques like eye gouging, biting, attacking the throat, attacking the groin, attacking the joints, all things that are usually not allowed in sport fighting. If you look at what is outlawed in sport fighting, this gives you a good idea about what you should be practicing, or at least have in mind when you are practicing for the worst case scenario self-defense kind of situation. Eye gouges, biting, rabbit punching, knees to the groin, attacks on the joint, all of these things are the bread and butter of combatives, or the bread and butter of worst case scenario fighting. Using weapons, using strike enhancers, all of these things should be part of your repertoire if you are training for non-competitive fighting and survival-based fighting.
The movements, the skills, the power, the fitness that comes with pugilism and other combat sports are important. In fact, I believe someone who's trained that way will more likely be able to overcome real violence than people who are not, even if they train a combative system. For overcoming real violence, preemptive-based systems of combatives are king. However, you need some sheer toughness, some fitness, and some fighting ability to be able to generate power and overcome those times when your preemptive strike doesn't work, because the real world has mistakes, mistiming, slips, falls. All of these things happen. Murphy's Law is a real thing when it comes to countering violence. But remember, this is just my way. It doesn't have to be your way. And the one thing I would add to all these different skills that I practice and all these different ways that I train is some grappling. I have good friends who are very skilled at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I want to work with them with the ideal that I am an old geezer as well while I'm working. So it will have to be with people who are really good, who are not egotistical, who won't be always trying to beat me, because they will. I'm not very good at it. And I also will have to keep my ego in check to keep me safe when I'm rolling. But I need some grappling. I have a little bit of experience in it, but not much, and I have to become better. But this is how I look at training for real violence. You need a balanced, holistic skill set from different martial arts, different combat sports, and combatives as well. And blending them all, becoming harmonious in all these different skills, will lead you to be much more prepared, much more able to counter real violence. It's not for everyone, but it's definitely my lifestyle, and sharing it with others has pretty much become my life work. Thank you.